pressure of constantly looking for funds to maintain the level of work that they need to do, and to give them that encouragement in building relationships. Not always easy relationships, I have to say.
Laura Lopez is often felt invisible. She stands just outside the palace gates, close enough to sense royal life, but never quite allowed inside. Laura is the daughter of Queen Camilla and the stepchild of King Charles III. For her entire adult life, she has navigated the complexities of a unique family structure. But what happens when someone who's kept quiet for years finally speaks out and makes a mistake? Today, we uncover one of the biggest tensions within the British royal family. This tension involves a sharp comment, an angry Prince William, and Princess Anne, whom many call the backbone of the monarchy. By the time we reach point 7, you will see why the situation has been building for over 20 years. Who is Laura Lopez, and why does it matter? To understand this story, it's essential to first know about Laura Lopez, one of the most intriguing figures connected to the British monarchy, someone most people know very little about. Laura Rose Parker Bowles was born in 1978 to Queen Camilla and her then-husband, British Army officer Andrew Parker Bowles. She grew up at Bolhide Manor, an 8-bedroom estate in Wiltshire, with a swimming pool, tennis courts, and 70 acres of countryside, an undeniably privileged upbringing. Laura attended St. Mary's Shaftesbury, an elite Catholic boarding school, before enrolling at Oxford Brookes University, where she studied history of art and marketing, an interesting parallel to the studies of Catherine, Princess of Wales. After completing her studies, Laura built a genuine career in the art world. She managed a space gallery in London before co-founding 11, a fine art gallery in Belgravia. In 2005, she has never relied on royal connections for support. Instead, she created her own professional life outside the palace. In 2006, Laura married Harry Lopez, a former Calvin Klein model who later retrained as a chartered accountant. Their wedding took place in Wiltshire and was attended by several prominent figures, including the young princes Prince William and Prince Harry. The wedding symbolized her closeness to royalty, without making her an official member of the royal family. This distinction, being close to the royal family yet remaining outside it, lies at the heart of the tensions that have emerged. Laura and Harry have 3 children, a daughter, Eliza, and twin boys, Gus and Louis. Eliza served as a bridesmaid at the wedding of Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, in 2011. Meanwhile, Gus and Louis were pages of honor at the coronation of King Charles III in May 2023. In this way, their children are more integrated into royal activities than their mother has ever been. Laura has intentionally chosen to stay away from the spotlight. She rarely gives interviews and does not seek media attention. By all accounts, she values her privacy. However, in the British royal family, privacy does not guarantee a lack of drama. The explosive history with Prince William. To understand why Prince William's reaction to any slight from Laura Lopez carries such significant weight, we need to examine one of the most painful chapters in modern royal history. When King Charles III and Queen Camilla married in April 2005, it wasn't a celebration for everyone involved. For Prince William and Prince Harry, who were still grappling with the aftermath of their mother Diana, Princess of Wales' suffering and death, the marriage was a complicated and painful moment. Their father had chosen the woman whom many blamed for the failure of his first marriage. In stark contrast, Laura Lopez found herself in a very different position. Her mother, who had been criticized, mocked, and vilified by the world for years, was finally being legitimized, recognized, and given the title and status that so many believed she never deserved. These were 2 young people experiencing opposite emotions about the same wedding. It comes as no surprise then that, according to royal author Katie Nicholl, whose 2010 book William and Harry, Behind the Palace Walls, is one of the most frequently cited accounts of this period, William and Laura engaged in terrible fights during those years. Nicholl wrote that William sometimes blamed Camilla for the pain she had caused his mother. Laura, in turn, would respond strongly, asserting, "Your father has ruined my life." Consider the impact of that statement. These were not polite disagreements over tea. They were raw emotional confrontations between 2 young people, each defending their parent and grappling with the grief of a broken family, resulting in direct clashes. Remarkably, over time, they seem to have reached a certain level of peace. Laura attended William's wedding, and her children have participated in royal ceremonies. However, beneath the surface of these carefully managed royal appearances, one might wonder if the old tensions ever truly disappear. Royal experts suggest that they rarely do. Princess and the woman you do not disrespect. Now, let's discuss the woman at the center of this entire situation. Princess Anne. If there is one member of the British royal family who has earned unwavering public respect, both from the general public and within the family itself, it is Anne. Consider the numbers. In 2025, Princess Anne completed 478 public engagements, a remarkable achievement. She was only surpassed by her brother, King Charles III, who completed 535. For context, this averages to more than one royal engagement per day, every single day of the year, without exception. Royal expert Richard Fitzwilliam stated in the Daily Mail that, and is absolutely pivotal in keeping public support for the monarchy. He described her presence as not just valuable, but essential. Body language expert Darren Stanton, speaking to Betfair Casino, went even further. He declared that Prince William and Princess Anne represent the future of the monarchy. Stanton noted that William and seemed to get along very well. He mentioned that and provides great solace to William, describing her as a figure who offers him grounding, wisdom, and stability in the increasingly turbulent world of modern royal life. This is not a woman on the periphery, and is a load-bearing wall of the House of Windsor family structure. By temperament and reputation, she has zero tolerance for nonsense. She is direct and has famously little interest in flattery, status games, or social positioning. What you see is what you get. Therefore, for anyone to publicly make a dismissive or insulting remark about Princess Anne is not merely a social faux pas within the royal family. It would be viewed as a significant act of institutional disrespect. Prince William, who is known to be deeply loyal to his aunt, would undoubtedly take such comments very personally. The outsider tension that never fully resolved. Here is a dynamic that doesn't get enough attention in royal coverage. The unique and often uncomfortable position Laura Lopez occupies within the extended royal family. Laura is the daughter of a queen, and her stepfather is a king. Her half-brothers, if you can call them that, are the Prince William and, until recently, the Prince Harry. Her children have even appeared on the balcony of Buckingham Palace. Despite this royal connection, Laura holds no official title, receives no public funding, and is not a working royal. By all formal definitions, she is simply a private individual. This situation creates a fascinating and inherently unstable psychological dynamic. Royal insiders and commentators have observed that Laura occasionally seems uncertain about how to navigate her position. If she appears too close to the royal family, she risks seeming as if she is leveraging her mother's status. Conversely, if she distances herself, she may be perceived as rejecting the family her mother married into. The Christmas arrangements offer a telling insight. In December 2025, it was announced that neither Laura nor her brother Tom Parker Bowles would be joining King Charles III and Queen Camilla for Christmas at Sandringham House. Tom explained it simply to the Daily Mail. "Nor is my sister. It'll be every other year. 1 year on, 1 year off." This alternating Christmas schedule symbolizes her unique situation, not quite in the family, but not quite out either. It reflects the ongoing reality of being adjacent to the monarchy without being a part of it. Here lies the potential for tension with someone like Princess Anne, who embodies the opposite of Laura's situation. Princess Anne was born into the royal family and has dedicated her life to it, earning her place through decades of relentless, unglamorous public service. For Princess Anne, there may be nothing more frustrating than suggestion, even if implied, that proximity to power equates to having earned a position within it. What was actually said, and why context is everything. Right now, there's a story online that sounds more like drama than real news. It's important to be honest. There is no verified report of Laura Lopez directly insulting Princess Anne. If the British tabloids had reliable sources, they would have reported it, but they haven't. What we do know is that there's been ongoing tension between Laura and Prince William since Queen Camilla and King Charles III married. Any perceived slight against Anne, whom William cares for deeply, could lead to a strong reaction from him. We also know that family gatherings have become more complicated. Laura attends Christmas celebrations at Sandringham House and events like Royal Ascot and the Cheltenham Festival with her mother. These occasions lead to informal conversations where the wrong comment or joke can create tensions that last for years. Royal commentators say that Laura often speaks her mind rather than simply staying quiet and smiling. She gets her straightforwardness from her mother and her father's bluntness. Putting someone like her in a room with family members who have complex histories and old issues could easily lead to situations that royals usually manage to keep out of the public eye. The key question is not whether tension exists, but how it shows itself. Why Prince William's loyalty to Princess and is unbreakable. To understand why William would react strongly to any disrespect toward, and you need to understand their close relationship. Body language expert Darren Stanton suggests that and provides William with important emotional support. William has a complicated relationship with his father, King Charles III, and has been distant from his brother, Prince Harry. He has also faced intense media scrutiny involving his wife, Catherine, Princess of Wales. Through all of this, Princess has remained a steady presence. She is someone in the family who does not play games or seek attention. She works tirelessly, represents a crown, and offers straightforward advice that William respects as he prepares for his future role. Royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams told Marie Claire that and gives practical advice to King Charles and that he listens to her, even when they disagree. This same honesty appears to exist in her relationship with William and tells the truth whether it is easy to hear or not. For someone like William, who has often been surrounded by people flattering him or trying to please him, that kind of honesty is rare and extremely valuable. So when something threatens that relationship, or when someone disrespects his connection with Anne, William's reaction becomes strong. It goes beyond rules or appearances. It becomes deeply personal. What this means to the future of the extended royal family. What does this ongoing tension suggest about the future of the House of Windsor? It indicates that the monarchy may be quietly reorganizing itself around a smaller, more tightly connected group. This core group includes Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, King Charles III and Queen Camilla, as long as Charles's health allows, and Princess Anne, who has become an irreplaceable part of the institution. Other family members may be included selectively when it is in the crown's best interests. Laura Lopez sits on the edge of this group. She is not a working royal and is not building a public service profile. She lives a private life as the Queen's daughter. In the new streamlined monarchy that Prince William will inherit, her status means she will not have any protection if it threatens the people William considers close. The issue here is not just one argument or one comment. It raises a broader question about the role Queen Camilla's children will play in the monarchy. Tom Parker Bowles has built a respected profile as a food writer and broadcaster, while Laura has kept a private profile. Neither has a formal royal role. As King Charles III's health remains uncertain and Prince William's influence grows, these questions become more urgent. One thing is clear. Prince William remembers everything. He is not quick to forgive and will not stand by if someone he cares about, like Princess, and is not treated with the respect she deserves after 75 years of service. Whether the tension between Laura Lopez and the Wales household is due to one comment, years of awkwardness, or deeper family issues, one thing is certain. In the most famous family in the world, nothing is ever truly forgotten, and the cameras are always watching. What do you think? Is Laura Lopez stuck in a difficult position? Too royal, yet not royal enough? Do you believe the bond between Prince William and Princess and is as strong as experts say? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this video made you think, please like it. It helps the channel grow. Subscribe if you haven't already, because more royal stories are coming soon. And remember, the most interesting royal stories are often the ones they don't want to show us. See you next time